They won the turnover battle last week, but rarely lost the game. Those two things don't normally happen together. This week, it's about moving on and getting ready for another tough test at St. Louis.
I think just moving on, just moving forward to the next opportunity. You know, we got a tough game coming up this week against the St. Louis Rams, and they have a fiery defense that makes a lot of plays, and so we're gonna have to win our one-on-one matchups. So I'm gonna have to complete some throws there and make some things happen. So that's what it really comes down to. Just playing better as a collective group, which I know we will. I know that we'll make sure our mind is ready to go and our bodies, and we'll be excited about the opportunity.
The pattern is pretty simple. When the offense is on schedule and not stalled by penalties, a rhythm is established, and that results in longer drives and eventually touchdowns.
I think we've kind of prevent ourselves from being where we could be. You know, we have the great talent, we have the right players, we have the right coaching staff, and all that. So, you know, you think about the one game that we lost, you know, in San Diego. You know, that was a tough game against a very good football team. They're playing really well right now. It came down to the last minute, you know, and you know, we only had, I'm not sure, 36 on plays, so that kind of eliminates a lot of explosive plays for us. And then think about this past game, we just didn't make the plays, and that's on us.
On defense, the Seahawks have had great success when players trust each other and don't try to do too much.
In this scheme, everything is tied on a string, and you know, the games that we struggled, it's always just look like everybody's trying to make somebody else right. But that's when that trust comes in. You know, even us in the secondary, in a goal line situation, sometimes we're not trusting each other, and that's why touchdowns are happening. If we're not tied on a string, if it doesn't look like that triangle offense, as far as I'm the kind of the cornerstone, and you got Sherm and whoever we've tried out there on this other side, we all got to be tied on a string. If not, we're struggling.
A very positive sign in practice this week is the presence of Darrell Simon. His status has not been determined yet for this game, but he can be a big factor out there.
He has a chance to be really, really, really good. He has a chance to come in and start. I think, in my eyes, he's that type of player. You know, he's very long. He understands football, and he fits right in with Sherm. You know, it's hard to, you know, fit those tight passes because the NFL, this is a game of inches. And when you have, you know, big, tall defenders like that, that's aggressive, just like BB. He's a bigger Brandon Browner. He's just like Brandon Browner.
He really worked hard in terms of his rehab to get back. You can tell from when he came and just started the individuals, like, okay, this isn't looking like a guy who's kind of trying to test it out here. This is a guy who's going for it. And so the first 2 days have been really encouraging, where there's not a setback in terms of trying it. There's real confidence in the way he's playing.
No word on who will start back there for the Seahawks this week, but the good news is there is a lot of depth on this team, and it has paid off in past weeks. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com.